Hi friends, it's your pal Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons and American politics. Wait, Scott, you can't cross the streams. One of my favorite lines in Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams, man. Like, well, what'll happen? Well, the world will cut in half. There'll be like an open portal and the world will be sucked into it. And it's not good. So normally I try to be very distinct. Hey, let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons or let's talk about American politics. I don't talk about both of them in the same video that often. But sometimes, man, I'll tell you, right? I'm Scott Garibay, right? I got 3,400 subs and I have this super unique view of Dungeons and Dragons. And because and I don't clickbait my titles, right? In fact, I often do the opposite, right? I'll choose titles that'll be like, this is a spicy one. I might just want to chill out on maybe I'll just use a nice mild sauce as a title, Jeez. And so that's why I got 3,400 subs, and Professor Dungeon Master has a 100K sub button, right? But sometimes, and also, I'm over here and I'm saying things that no one says because I believe something fundamentally different about Dungeons and Dragons. And on some days it's hard. I'm like, oh, Scott, maybe you're not the most right dude in the whole world, right? But then people just walk in and go, Scott, you were 100% right. And not people I know, just people here you go. By the end of this video, you'll understand what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So I was watching PBS NewsHour. Yes, I'm as shocked as you are. I don't know. It's the YouTube algo, right? They had this thing called Brooks and Capehart. Brooks and Capehart? What the heck is that? Brooks and Capehart is the best cop show you've never watched. No, it's two pundits who, just do regular political commentary. Capehart is extreme. David Brooks is absolute banger genius. Capehart is there. Okay, but get this. So they asked, the talking head, the anchor, asked David Brooks, said, hey, what's wrong with the Dems right now? And everybody's asking this question, right? So David Brooks breaks it down and he nails it. He goes, 2/3 of Americans right now, they believe three things. They believe America's in decline. They believe that elites don't get them, right? And they believe that experts don't care about people like them, right? Don't care about people like me. That they believe those three things. He's dead on correct that people believe those things. People are wrong. America's not in decline. But this is a banger answer. This is the best answer to a question I've heard asked of 50 people, right? And he said it concise, correctly, best answer I've heard ever to that question, right? He's dead on correct, right? And then the anchor's like, so what do we do about it? Dude was on fire. You will never believe what he said. Get this. He said, we have to do a big rethink, all right? The Dems need a new identity and a new narrative. What? Identity and narrative? What? Two branches, one tree? What? I have been saying, right, for 5 years that dungeon masters are the only people on the planet who can save the world, right? And the reason why I say that is we're charismatic, confident, and intelligent, and we don't have the agenda of politicians, NGO wonks, and all these other evil monsters that exist within the political space, right? We have a community. D&D is self-selecting for charismatic, confident, and intelligent, and we can do this. We can fix the world, right? But then people are like, well, no, I don't think a tabletop role-playing game is the perfect thing to fix the world. But I then went into incredible detail and said, hey, listen, what Gary Gygax actually did was he transformed human narrative, and he transformed how humans interact with narrative, and he transformed how human beings interact with identity, right? So here we are sitting on a gold mine. We know how to deal with identity in a way that no one else on the planet does. We know how to deal with narrative in a way that no one else on the planet does. We genuinely are the people that are perfectly positioned to fix the world if we will accept our position and act as one body, right? right? And that's what I'm trying to get us to do. And I can tell you right now, David Brooks has never played Dungeons and Dragons. He doesn't even know what Dungeons and Dragons is. A board game, a video game? No. But he does know that human beings and progress happens on identity and narrative. And that's exactly what Gary Gygax changed forever. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing and have a fetch millennium.